what are you doing? But we'll get in the car and there's one charger in the car. And I'm like, I'll go to plug in. She's like, my phone's almost dead. I'm like, I'm at 80. Priorities. But I mean, I don't know if it does anything, but whenever I do a ROM or I go into recovery, if I have it, because I usually have a full battery, when I'm doing it, I'll go in and just wipe battery stats. I don't know if that does anything, but um, just don't let it get low.
All right. No, I seriously, I would never felt any nervousness or anxiety till I installed the Team Battery Bar. I'm like, forget this.
Yeah, I'm still rocking the bar. I like that.
Yeah,
I like that app.
I love the bar, but I didn't like the emotional impact it had on me. All right.
Yeah, I'll just say, I'll ask Ellis to see if what I said is accurate, but I'm 99% sure that's exactly what he said. And here's my example. I just rerun my phone a week ago. I did notice the very first day, the app, like as soon as I got done charging it, my battery said 80%. 80%. I came back to it like an hour later, 80%, 80%. Then I picked it up and I did something and it shot down to 30%. Like shot.
Huh.
And I just went and I charged it up, and since then it hasn't had that problem.
I see.
So if seeing that happen to your phone would literally cause you to have a coronary, then download a battery calibrate.
All right, next email is from Sherwin. Hey, Steve, I have a comment about Door-to-Door Geek's statement in reference to you don't need an antivirus for your phone, or he has not heard of a malware infection.
No, not in reality, I haven't. Sorry, info. I love you.
He says, I believe you do need an AV and a firewall to manage outbound and incoming access. In addition, I have read about several cases of true infection on the marketplace. I can send in examples if you would like me to. Keep up the good work.
Yes. I told him yes. Because listen, I believe there are hundreds of people in China getting infected. Hundreds. Because they're not using the Android market. And they're basically doing all kinds of stuff on the phone they shouldn't be doing. In America, we have a thing called Bouncer. Bouncer is a product that's been on Google servers now for 10 months that actively scans activities of applications. And if something is deemed as wrong, bad, they will instantly remove it from your phone. I communicate with a decent amount of Android users. Not a huge amount, but a decent amount. I've never heard of any one of them with a legitimate infection. Ever, 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 ever. And honestly, by the sound of Info's email, neither has he. He's read on a web page somebody saying something about an infection.
Right.
But I've never seen it. I'm not saying it isn't possible. I'm not. I'm saying I every day feel very comfortable installing anything on this device, any frigging thing I stumble across. And I would wager every day $50 I'm not getting infected. That's how confident I am that they're not common.
I think you'd be a rich man if you did that.
Yeah, because it's not common at all. It might become common, and there might be a point where you really do need it. Right now, I think it's like, putting a deadbolt on a screen door.
Right.
What's the point? Of course, he's a security guy. That's his job. He knows it more than I do, so I do bow to what he says.
Okay, you do?
Yeah, he's Info.
All right.
Info lookup. He's the man.
All right. Well, thank you both for your responses and email. Thank you, Info, for the email. All right. Ray says, hi, Steve. Great show. A minor request. When the app is introduced, the name is mentioned once and not said again till the end of the show. Thank you, Door. The guests describe how awesome it is, but never say the name. Perhaps instead of saying this app does this or that, say Origami HD does this or that. Scramble for rewind. What was that name? Oh, scramble. Oh, say Origami HD does this or that. Scramble for rewind. What was the name? Okay, silly request. I will make
That's a good request.
We're gonna talk instead of just saying this app. Say the name of this app every time, like Steve Jobs talks about iPod.
I can make a conscious attempt to try to say the name of the app more.
Well,
because I know what he means, man. I know what you're saying.
Well, I do too, but that's like me constantly saying, Steve really likes steak. Steve be back. Steve has to make a quick run. I don't do that. I appreciate what he's saying. I can say, how about at the end when, like you say, do you have anything to say on this app, guys? Do you have anything to say about Droid Wall?
I'll make a more conscious donation.
And
Not a conscious donation, a conscious decision.
Was that a Freudian slip?
I say donation because it was from Ray, and he says, I will make a Podnutz donation after I send this.
Oh, then we definitely have to do it.
And he did, I know. So now I'm obligated now. Ray knows.
Mm-hmm. Ray, I was obligated before I heard about the donation part. So
he does say, okay, silly request in the email. But,
no, because I do the same thing with other shows. I'm not going to lie. I listen to other podcasts, and I do find myself saying, well, come on, say it again. Say it again.
I will not use any pronouns next. I won't say any pronouns next show. I will say proper names of everything.
Dude, I will put money on that one.
I'll give it a shot. It'll sound so weird. All right.
Okay, so heads up. Find the longest named apps we can do for next week. Podnutz AAA challenge for next week.
All right. Thank you, Ray, and thank you for the donation. Much appreciated. Last email's from Jesse. He says, hey guys, this is Jesse in St. Louis. Here are my most used apps per door. Flight Track. I'm an airline pilot, so I'm always trying to find a way home. Pandora, Google Maps and Navigation, Sling Player, Shazam, Dog Catcher, Easy Tether Pro, Light Flow, Sports Tap for scores. Take it easy. That's not an app. That's just him saying, take it easy. That's from Jesse. So that was a bunch of cool apps there. Sports Tap, Light Flow, Easy Tether Pro, Dog Catcher, Shazam, Sling Player, Google Maps Navigation, Pandora, and Flight Track. Very cool apps. Thank you, Jesse. Something to definitely check out. Yeah. I think it's a good idea, especially maybe a thread in the Podnutz forums. If you guys want to go in there and put what apps you're using the best that you like. I think Dor might have started a good tradition there with the Bavarian New Year edition of Android App Addicts. All right. That is all the emails I got. Let's roll around here. Say any last comments and where people can find you, Dor.
We did have one more really quick. I'm not trying to tell you.
Oh, who is it?
Jerry Mancuso. He's in the chat right now. This is the guy I said was like the backbone of Podnutz because he always looks out. He always gives me good information kind of thing on Google+.
When did he send it? Yesterday?
I forwarded it to you on
the 15th.
2 days ago, 15th.
I got it. You want me to read it?
Sure.
This is from Jerry, and this is his app link created with My App Sharer. And he gives 4 of the apps it looks like he's using. Caller Info. I use this to display the city and state from inbound callers. Route Dim. You can customize screen brightness down to 0%. Can create preset brightness widgets. I set brightness to 4% when I'm in a movie. Quick settings. I've been using this for at least a couple of years and always reinstall it with new ROMs. Replacement for the spammy My Settings. Ooh, did Ellis bring that up last week?
Yeah.
Okay. My Tracks. Requested by one of the hosts in AAA number 69. Made by Google. Works in conjunction with Google Maps. Tracks miles driven and can export to CSV. Also displays speed. Who was this that wanted that?
I did. I was just asking for that last week. Awesome, Jerry. Thank you,
Jerry
sir.
Hooked you up.
My Tracks.
Yes, he did.
Nice one, Jerry. Thank you very much for the email. Sorry, I almost missed it. Did I miss any more, Dor?
I'm not your liaison. I'm not watching the emails like that.
And I called you Mordor.
Okay. Is that like from the Lord of the Rings?
Yeah. Okay, why don't we go around or tell us where people could find you and any last comments, last words.
Okay, I believe I might have missed one of Eric's apps. I'll say that. So if you're waiting for the app rundown and I don't say the app, send all your hate mail to mail@podnutz.com. Okay, and the apps are Late SMS, brand new app. Search all one word for Late SMS. Dog Screen Cleaner Dash Free, Grand Theft Auto 3 Media Volume, Vlingo Virtual Assistant, Tapatalk Forum app, that's TAPATALK, FB Reader, all one word, Pleco Chinese Dictionary, Network Info 2, and that's like 2 L's, Neon Zone Free. If you want to learn how to be completely safe on your computer, you don't have to imagine anymore. All you have to do is just go over to linuxfortherestofus.com, do it now, click on buy now, and you will be supporting me and learning how to be completely safe at the exact same time. Money back guaranteed. Any issues, any questions, any comments, any concerns, anything you want to see that's not there, all you got to do is just let me know.
Definitely. You guys are dealing with the pinnacle of customer service here. Door will, if you request something from him or you communicate with him, he will communicate back. So it's a great product. Check it out. All right, Eric.
You can find me at siliconwrench.com or Silicon Wrench on Google Plus, or Eric Ardini on Google Plus. I would say yes, Door. I've purchased that, and check it out for sure. I've got one question for Door, though. I think it might be time for me to attack the root and ROM of this Samsung Galaxy S phone, and I've got a particular reason why. I just wanted to ask you, Door, if you think that this would fix it by putting another ROM on it. And I have a problem where if I'm using GPS and an incoming phone call comes in, my phone locks up. Think that would fix that?
I would doubt that's a hardware issue. It's very possible software could fix that because it could be a driver issue.
Okay, it's done it for quite a while. I reset my phone to factory and it still does it. So I thought, man, it's about time, because I know it's not going to get an ice cream sandwich update legit from Samsung anyway. So now I don't have nothing to wait for them on anymore.
Yeah, and the beautiful thing is once you get root, you can do a image backup to it. So if you do put a different ROM on and it doesn't work and you want the old stuff back, you can easily flash it back instead of factory reset, installing the base OS, and then installing all of your apps over again.
Yeah, image, that'd be nice too. Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. Thanks, Eric. And Sean, where can people find you? Last comments, last words?
At SJGeek89 on Twitter and Sean Johnson at Google Plus.
Very cool. Thanks for the apps this week.
All right.
And if you want to email us at Podnutz and you want to have it read on the show, send it to mail@podnutz.com. If you want to send us a voicemail, call 7076-PODNUT. Red, I know you sent us a voicemail, but I was doing Android Podnutz Daily. I didn't have a chance to check it yet or check the mail yet, so I'll get it next time. If anybody else sent anything, it will be read next time and played next time. That's going to be it for Android App Addicts this week. We'll see you next time.